So today is officially the first day of the Masters and we are in November. What a weird thing to say, but it's Thursday and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to watch the Masters all day. So I thought I'd bring back an old tradition where I do my top 5 picks for the Masters. We're going to go through them here. There's always a little bit of bias in my picks and you'll see that now. But I'm also trying to be unbiased and pick a couple guys that I just really do think are going to do well here at the Masters. So I've gone for 5 and it's not basically like the 5 I think 100% have the best chance of winning. I've gone for like a couple of, outside picks, stuff like that. But it's basically just my top 5 picks for the Masters. Let's jump in and let's start this thing off. So coming in at number 5 is this man here. I'm going to switch over my my screen real quick here, but it's this guy here, Tommy Fleetwood. So he's kind of had a little bit of a mixed bag of form recently. He's had a lot of kind of tied 50th, tied 60th, but then he has had 3 or 4 top 10s in his last 10 or so tournaments as well, I believe. So he's still yet to have a PGA Tour win, and I think that his breakthrough is going to come soon. So what better place to have it than at the Masters? He's 5'11", 29 years old now, in the prime of his career. His best finish at the Masters is a tied 17th, but he's only played it 3 times, missed the cut on his first entry, and then came tied 17th and tied 36. But I don't know. I rep for Tommy. I think he's good, and I think he's going to break through soon. And also, he's an Evertonian. You know that, Tommy. You know that, Tommy. I've got a rep for my fellow Evertonians. So yeah, there is pick number 5. So that's Tommy coming in. I don't think he has a great shot to win it, but I would love to see him at least come up there. I did back him. I think he was like 55-1 or 35-1. I can't remember exactly, but he was good. He was good odds anyway. And next coming in at number 4 is a man that's in probably the hottest form of his life right now, and that's this man here, Jon Rahm. He has just been killing it recently, and come on, we'd be remiss to leave out his hole-in-one a couple days ago. Oh my goodness. This man skipped it across the bloody water like on his birthday, like he's the next Messiah or something, like the water's parting in front of him and he's the next Jesus Christ. But Jon Rahm, what a man. I'm not his biggest fan personally, but he's just been in incredible form. He had that crazy putt to beat DJ in the playoff. That was absolutely insane, which I was really upset about because I'm such a big DJ fan, as you guys know. But at the same time, I couldn't even be mad. It's just like, wow. Yeah, the way he's playing is just, it's hard not to have him on your list. We'll go through a couple of his stats here. He has come in the top 10 of the Masters on his last 2 tries. He's only played it 3 times, never missed the cut. And as you can see, he's came 4th in 2018, 277. Augusta's a par 72, so it would be 288, right? So he was 11 under in 2018. I think I'm doing my math correctly, and he was 10 under in 2019. So good shooting there. His scoring average is 70.5. So decent stuff there, and he's nearly won $1 million at Augusta. So why not? He's a good pick. I think he's a good number 4 pick, and he's actually, his best finish is number 4. So that's why I have him 4 on the list. I gotta have him on the list, guys. I know this is a pick with the heart, probably more than the head, but because he's basically coming into this tournament with virtually no form at all. Like, he has not played well this season whatsoever. He doesn't even, I don't think he's even had a top 10 in his last 10 or so tournaments. He's not been playing good golf at all, but he does generally tend to do good at Augusta. And, it's getting to that stage now where if Ricky doesn't break through soon and win a major, it's going to be really hard for him to ever do it. He's in the prime. He should be in the prime of his career at 31 years old right now, playing the best golf, but he's just, he's kind of gone off the pace a little bit. But, as I said, he does generally tend to do well at Augusta, and he has came in the top 12 in the Masters in 5 of his last 6 runs out. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff there. As you can see, since 2014, he's missed the cut once, and he's come in the top 12 in every other run out. So he's came tied 5th. That was the year that he came in the top 5 in every single major, 2014. And then he came tied 12th, missed the cut, and then went tied 11th, came 2nd in 2018 to Patrick Reed. He had a Sunday 67, a 5 under 67, which was really clutch. He played great golf on the Sunday. I remember that over the weekend. That's probably the best Ricky Fowler's played on the weekend of a major there. He went 65-67, and I think he was only 1 shot back of Patrick Reed in the end of in the end of the tournament. And who worse to lose to than Patrick Reed, honestly. Like, I was rooting for Ricky so hard that day, and he was coming up clutch. It was depressing that he came up just short. And then in 2019, he came in a tie for 9th. That is when Tiger Woods won, of course. He had 68-69 on the weekend, so he generally tends to do well at Augusta. As you can see, he usually shoots fairly well under par. This was his best score here. He was 14 under, and I think Patrick Reed won it at 15 under. And there it is, his round 4 in under 3 minutes. We're not going to watch it just because Augusta would copyright me to hell, because they're so strict. I couldn't even play my society event on the fake Augustas because they're going to copyright us. But if you missed that, by the way, I did a society event of the Masters. You can check it out. It's on the channel very recently, so go check that out. And yeah, Ricky Fowler is my number 3 pick. Let's get into the top 2. X gon' give it to you. That's who I have as my number 2 picks, Xander Schauffele. You can probably already guess who's number 1, guys, but Xander Schauffele has been in incredible form. He's been red hot recently. He's actually come in the top 10 of 5 of his last 9 tournaments on the PGA Tour, which is just incredible form, and he hasn't been outside of the top 25 in any of them. And of course, last year, he came in a tie for 2nd to the great Tiger Woods. I think it was him, DJ, and Brooks Koepka were tied for 2nd, 1 shot behind Tiger Woods. He's only played it twice, and he came in a tie for 50th his first time, and a tie for 2nd his second time. So if that trajectory is anything to go by, he's gonna win by a country mile. But no, Xander's a great golfer. I like watching him. He's not the biggest golfer, the most powerful golfer, but he plods his way around the course very nicely. He's still only young. He's only 27 years old. He already has 4 PGA Tour wins, and I fancy him to do well. I really do. He's not like one of my favorite golfers or anything, but I do like him. I like watching him, and it would be interesting to see how he does now, coming off the back of that performance last year. Because that surely gave him like a good amount of confidence to go on and do big things in this tournament. And as you, I think, can already guess it, my number 1 pick is Dustin Johnson, the number 1 player in the world today. 6'4", 190 pounds. He's 36 years old. He has 23 PGA Tour wins, and he's coming off the back of a tied 2nd in Houston last week, which I think is just what he needed to gain some confidence coming into this tournament. Of course, he was one of the 3 I mentioned that came in the chasing pack, the tied 2nd chasing pack to Tiger Woods last year. But Dustin Johnson has a storied history at Augusta. In 4 times in a row he's come in the top 10 now. If we're excluding 2017, where he slipped and fell down the stairs and had to withdraw from the Masters when he was in the hottest form of his entire career, if we ignore that, he's come in the top 10 in his last 4 runs out, which is quite incredible. He was 12 under last year. Tiger Woods won it at 13 under. He was, 7 under. He was 1 under there. Which was still in the top 5 in 2016, which is incredible. I still think he would have won the Masters in 2017. He was just on that level where no one was near him, and he was just going off badly. And he was 9 under here, of course, in 2015 when he was tied for 6th. His only missed cut in the Masters was in 2014. So yeah, he's had a good career at Augusta, but he's yet to have that elusive win. And I really think it could happen here in 2020. And it would be lovely to see. He's been hunting down another major, He's only won the 1. He's been coming for that next major, and I think it's going to come real soon. Whether it'll be at Augusta or whether it'll be next year, we will see. But I think he's going to win a major within the next 4 or 5 of them. But there's no better place to get it than Augusta. And if he doesn't win it this week, then he has another chance in April to win it, because the next 2 majors are both the Masters champion. The Masters championship, I should say. And here you can see this is my top 5 in all their glory. That's not in order or anything, but I just have them favorited here on the Masters website. Tommy Fleetwood, Ricky Fowler, Dustin Johnson, Jon Rahm, and Xander Schauffele. 3 Americans, an Englishman, and a Spanish man. So there you go. Make of that what you will. They are my picks. I've I've made a couple bets as well, but I don't think you guys really care about that. Let me know your top 3 or your top 5 in the comments down below. I'll be very eager to see everyone's picks. It should be a fun week. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be live tweeting 100% about the Masters this week. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, and you will see all of my Masters tweets. You can follow me on Instagram. The links are in the description for that shit, guys. So you can join the Discord as well. We'll talk about the Masters there for sure. But thanks for watching. It's been my distinct pleasure to serve you all, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.